I have an IC whose pin is broken. Let me zoom the camera on the IC so you can see it. See, the pin is completely broken. Not a single bit of the pin is protruding. The broken area is completely flat, otherwise, I could have soldered a wire with it. So let me show you how I fix such an IC with a broken pin. So if you want to fix the pin of this IC very cleanly, then you have to choose the right tools for doing it. If you don't have proper tools, the work will not be so clean, because you will get the job done one way or another. The IC pin will be soldered somehow, but without proper tools, it will not be clean. So see, there are some accessories in this box. And apart from that, there is also a Dremel tool inside. I can use that too, but apart from this, I also have this mini Dremel tool. So I will repair the IC with the help of this Dremel tool. These are some of the cutters included in this grinding tool set. This is the cutter. The camera is not focusing. Yes, now it has focused, and see, this is a bit for cutting glass. But I can use it on the IC as well. Other than this, I have these bits, which are the high-speed steel bits. These are used for cutting the mild steel. So, I will use these bits. Now let me show you how will this work be done. I have held the bit inside the Dremel tool. Now let me show what I did with the IC. You can see that I have held the IC inside the socket. That when I put pressure on this IC, it will eliminate the chance of breakage or damage. So this is a good practice. If you don't have the vise that I have, then hold the IC in something that's easy for you to work with and prevent the IC from getting further damaged. This is easy for me, so I have held it this way. I will zoom the camera on the IC. I now have power on the Dremel tool. If you are going to do such a thing, you have to do it very cleanly. I will grind it down to 1 mm. Even if it is half mm, it will still work. Now I have installed this another bit, which I have installed on the Dremel tool. The camera is not able to focus well on the bit. Let's start working with this bit. I can see the pin flashing. Now, off the camera, I cleaned it using the bit. Now I will solder a pin on this IC to fix it. See, I will use this pin, which I have cut from the diode's pin, to solder it on the IC. I have made the length and the bent angle of this pin according to this pin IC. Now I will place it on the IC. It is a micro work, so it will be a little difficult to do. But eventually, I will do it. I have placed the pin inside the IC. I will press the pin from above. I will do this work with a little consolation. Then its result will be great. Because if I rush, it will not turn out well. The external pin I installed is seated. The size of the pin was perfect according to the IC. Now, I will start soldering this IC. I will heat my soldering iron to 380 degrees. I will put some soldering paste on the pin. The soldering paste makes it easier for the solder to stick. I will put the soldering iron on the pin and let the pin heat up. After that, now, I will add solder to it. The solder has been stick to the pin nicely. The solder is well gone inside the socket. See this, the IC is ready. Now I will put this IC on this circuit board. On top of this socket, if another socket is installed on the top, so there will be no issue here. The socket has been installed on the socket, and this is how the IC will start to work in the circuit board. Any Dip IC can be fixed with this method. I am tired now, and I run on coffee, so buy it for me on Patreon. Click the link on the screen to visit. Click on the left or right thumbnail to watch our next videos, and subscribe. Thank you.